All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kappa Invitational, season number 4. We are into the grand finals. Once again, it is WG.Unity, Warriors Gaming Unity versus HappyFeet in a best-of-5 series. And now it's whittled down to a best-of-3 as each team has taken a game here in games 1 and 2. HappyFeet getting back on the board after a game 1 loss that was absolutely devastating. And, of course, they take game number 2. So thank you so much for joining us here today on moonducktv. My name is Maud. Joining me today, as always, is Trent Pax. Trent, how you feeling about the way this series has gone so far?
Well, I mean, that's a hell of a comeback. So bodes well. Not just from a comeback in game number 2, but a comeback in the whole series in terms of losing game number 1. Maybe a little handedly. You know, it looked pretty damn good for WG in the first match. Wasn't sure what we were going to get for the rest of the day. You know, not sure what kind of an attitude and the mood HappyFeet were in, but they picked it back up. They've pulled up their socks. Everything looks okay. And they will get the Knicks, and they go for the axe right away this time. So last time, despite picking Knicks in the first phase, we saw Warriors Gaming Unity ban out the Legion and the axe, just showing that they know and understand how powerful this support Knicks can be. So this time, they're just straight up showing it. It's like, yeah, it's support Knicks. So what?
Yeah.
You guys going to do something about it?
It is a bit different because, of course, Yash played into the offlane last game for the Knicks Assassin. So we'll see if that is going to really affect the way this game is played. I mean, obviously, Trent, when you pick a support Knicks Assassin, you don't get that level 6s quickly. You don't get as much farm. You know, there are downsides, but what's the upside here for the support Knicks Assassin with the axe along with it?
I think the biggest thing he provides really is just like draft help. So it's difficult to pick certain heroes into him.
That's very true.
He'll likely need a decent support setup. CM's actually still in, so that might be the go-to here. She can be kind of okay in these scenarios.
You know what I thought about in the last game, but I kind of forgot about, was the fact that Knicks Assassin has Mana Burn, which is very good against some of those heroes, and then the AM has the Mana Void with the Mana Burn himself, too. So you don't have to start whittling people down, you know, with your AM's right-click. You just kind of go with the Mana Void right after the Mana Burn comes out. Maybe you get a couple of right clicks. So it was a slightly good combination, not something that we really took too much time talking about, but it's something that I thought was interesting.
Yeah, that is. Because you can see he was just exploding them too, and like the non-stop 4-second cooldown, the Mana Burn. Once you have the Agnum Scepter, especially in the range, is just like you annihilate heroes. Like
as soon as those BKBs started to whittle down, it was just like, well, I guess we're screwed then. You know, the AM never really had any issues after that. And I had to say they had some really good catch potential. They had some really good lockdown, even with those double hexes. But when you get to that stage of the game, the AM was able to take over, and so HappyFeet have a great second game. Now they will have to fight into Warriors Gaming Unity, picking up the Silencer. So they'll pick him up early. We've seen Silencer a bit. He hasn't had the most success so far, from what I've seen anyways, in the major. And tell me a little bit about this hero, Trent.
Silencer. I don't know. He was, in terms of when we first started seeing him, it was mostly against like wombo combo drafts and stuff like that. So in this case, I could see it being very useful. Like in the same way he's good against RP, where there's this RP, but then you global, so no one can follow up and it kind of wastes it. You'll do the same thing to Berserker's Call. It's not nearly as effective, obviously, because the whole cooldown thing with RP is why it's like one of the best ways to counter it, because then that's it. And they don't have that anymore for their fight. But at least now, if there's a call and it's someone very important, you can make sure that there's not going to be this axe culling blade that comes out and your team can respond in time. And even if it's not about denying this like sick cooldown from the axe, it does mean that it's going to be difficult for them to win the fight.
Oh,
miss
man.
Initiation, but wow.
Yeah.
That is wild. You pick Winter Wyvern and then
Meepo comes out. Yeah, it's insane. And there's an axe too also. I guess Warriors Gaming Unity just think this is going to be really good. So here's the problem. You know, you do have a silencer, but if the Meepo just gets jumped on and called, there's still a good chance they can kill him, even if the global is up. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. They have an idea about this. The Shadow Fiend is picked up, which I'm actually kind of interested for. Shadow Fiend's a great hero in terms of laning dominance later on in the laning phase, but like Meepo might be able to get off to a fast start here.
That's crazy. Yeah. Honestly, that is insane that they would just do it right into the Winter Wyvern like that.
They're ballsy, man.
Winter Wyvern Axe, very nice combination. We talked this a couple times, but you can farm extremely quickly by stacking up Ancients or just any camp, and you just put the Cold Embrace on the Axe, and he'll still spin while they all attack him. So he basically can just infinitely get money without losing anything. Seen Complexity do it probably a year plus ago. It was quite a while, but no other team really abused it. And I always thought it was a very powerful technique. So we'll see if they end up going for it here, or if this is just kind of a D pushing Wyvern, trying to balance out a little bit of what like maybe the Knicks can't do too well. But I really can't believe they just picked Meepo into Winter Wyvern. That seems insane to me.
Let's see if it works out. Bold strategy, Cotton.
I'm just flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, it is a little strange. I'm definitely with you on this. I like seeing Meepo though. I think he's very game winning. And I think Warriors Gaming Unity can play him to a decent point where they can absolutely take over the game. But again, you talk about it. There's ways to deal with him. Maybe they have an idea for their 5th pick that maybe makes this easier. I don't really know what that is because right now they need an offlaner. So I don't know, man. Maybe.
Yeah.
Man, no, Legion's not that great.
It's not game over. It's just like they just did it instantaneously. Like if they thought about it and then still picked the Meepo, okay, well that's whatever. But they were just like,
we're picking it.
Meepo, just like hit that button. It's like I don't know.
That like they were at that point. Like I don't care what's getting picked next. We're picking Meepo. You gotta admire the balls from Warriors Gaming Unity to go for it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no question.
But is it going to work? We'll go back. If they lose this game, we'll go back to the draft and we'll be like, Meepo, you know, was it the right pick? We'll make second guesses. You know, we'll make assumptions, and I don't know if that's the best idea.
They'll just have to use the global silence in a very aggressive manner, just like a Bat Router initiation. It'll be a Meepo initiation. He's going to be like providing the cover fire for Meepo to go in and blow people up. And of course, one of the most famous recent Meepo games with Winter Wyvern you probably remember, guys, would be the Kiev Major Qualifiers in NA, which I'm sure you were all watching.
Yes.
In which they were forced to run an off-lane Elder Titan for MSS to sneak in a Winter Wyvern to counter out the Meepo of Abed. But it was not enough because they got this weird off-laner, so... NP, of course, not able to make it to the major, of which now known as DC. Those guys did exceptionally well. Got to give them credit where credit is due. Mason and the boys cleaning up.
Yeah, the Onyx guys. We should clarify. You mean the Onyx squad is now DC, not the NP squad.
Yes. Just
to make sure everybody knows, which I'm sure everybody does. It's fine. Also, Envy is at the major as the coach for Thunderbirds.
That is also true.
Yeah, which they've done okay. They're facing EG in the first round. It's not a fun team to face the first round of the playoffs for sure, but it is something. HappyFeet in the meantime, they have 3 seconds left reserve time. They will go for the Sven. Yeah, damn, dude. Jesus, some hate.
I'm gonna say it because it's Meepo and Juggernaut.
Yep.
The 2 cores he counters the most.
Yep.
So it's kind of hard not to go for it.
Is it gonna work though? I mean, Sven is like really hit or miss, even with like this kind of draft that they're up against. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's I don't know. I like it. If I'm against Meepo and I have these heroes as HappyFeet, I'd be pretty damn happy, honestly.
Get it?
Yeah.
You know what? We need to stop doing that. These are bad jokes. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize. It's a little early in the morning, but Warriors Gaming Unity, they have 35 seconds left in reserve time. Again, as we stated earlier, they will need an offlaner of some sort, one way or the other. I don't know what it's going to be, but
could be the Sand King again.
I'm fine with that.
It's got a Wyvern, a Nyx.
Somebody with counter initiation potential for sure, which is pretty much every offlaner to be fair. But yeah, good call, Trent. Well said. Well done. Excellent work, my friend. Proud of you.
Proud of you, Ethan. Keep it up.
Great moves.
Yeah. Well. I'm very interested to watch this game.
Me too, man. I mean,
man, it's just crazy, I guess.
It's just like we're going for it. You guys better saddle in. We're gonna live and die by this Meepo pick. And again, it is not like a game. It's not a series-deciding game. It is just the 3rd game of a best-of-5. So even if they lose here, there still is another game on top of that. But, you know, this Meepo starts getting rolling, and I don't care what hero is in the game. He can start taking over pretty easily. And he gets so much farm. Yes, again, Sven has a lot of armor, so it's tough for Meepo to right-click him down, obviously, with Poof. But Sven will be able to get a BKB against that Poof later on in the game. Omni Slash, of course, with the Warcry. There's so many things here. You have a lot of AoE damage, as we've talked about previously with the Cleave from this Fen too. So really, that's what we're talking about. That's why we're so concerned. And really, the Wyvern and Axe are the 2 biggest things. That's why we're the most concerned about Meepo with, of course, the Winter's Curse.
Wyvern, Axe, Sven. I mean, these are like 3 good heroes.
Dude, I just got the weirdest air ever. That's so weird. You guys can't see it, but I have to restart. That was...
Okay.
It was one of those just generic pop-ups with like this weird error thing that came up. It was so strange. Well, anyway.
Someone's downloading it on the Moonduck computer.
No, it's like, I don't know. I wish you guys could have seen it. It's so weird. Anyways, we're restarting. We'll be right back in, guys. Hold on a moment.
Don't worry. Nothing's happening.
Reconnect. All right, excellent. We're back in. Oh, I have to change all my freaking console commands back. Damn it. Well, that sucks.
Ah.
Finishing loading again, never a good sign. But we are good to go.
Servers look okay.
Yeah, we're back in. We're back in. All right, so you guys didn't really miss anything. Smoke's coming out. Biggest thing is this ward has just been dropped down, as you can see by Afu, the Earth Spirit player. X-Nova came down here as well, so maybe looking like they want to put more pressure on this bottom lane. Ajit is playing the Meepo, by the way, and Nana is playing the Jug.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was wondering why Nana was on him, because I knew it wasn't Nana that usually played it, so that makes more sense. I thought maybe he'd been practicing or something. That would have been the second surprise in terms of this Meepo being in this game.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Defensive Observer Ward placed here for the Radiant team. Or, excuse me, aggressive, not defensive, sorry. Aggressive placed there. I'm surprised they were able to get there. Very good ward. Love that ward being placed down. And again, we already talked about this aggressive dire ward. Not blocking a camp, but there is a sentry to do so that job is done. AU, impale up onto Nana as he walks high ground. And they're really just trying to take this rune, and they will be successful in taking 3 of the 4 runes for Warriors Gaming Unity. And again, it's the aggro tri-lane for Warriors Gaming Unity. With Nana down here along with Alfu and X-Nova. And again, Ajit, the mid Meepo, being picked up. Okay. And they're going to avoid the aggro tri-lane. Fair enough. Just gives... A's going to walk up there very slowly. And he probably will miss out on a lot of farm. There are like a couple of heroes roaming mid. Actually, who should be bottom? Who's the bottom hero? Are they just jungling? Excuse me, it's the Axe that should be down there. Meanwhile, Arctic Burn comes out. And Pale is ready, but they won't go for it. Ajit already is able to get away. Swinging and a miss from AU. All right, so yeah, again, I misspoke. It's not AU. It's supposed to be Yaj down in that bottom lane. But again, he's an Axe with an Iron Talon. Man, those spin procs. Woo! Spicy.
Getting lucky?
Yep.
All right, good. Yeah, he'll stay with the Iron Talon. That lane's going to be awful for you, so that's pretty fine. And they're going to aggro into the Sand King.
Yeah, they do rotate up Afu, though.
Yeah. Okay, well, a little bit weak earlier on for a Sven. Like, if you have, like, full kill heroes, then it's pretty good. And you do have the stun set up into, like, Impale and stuff like that, but you can only do it so many times. And when you come up this top lane, you have the Shrine to work with, which is pretty handy. Down bottom, there's not that many benefits, so... I think this works out pretty well for HappyFeet. I think they're okay with this situation.
Yeah, this is not bad for them at all. Kangaroo will... probably not get the most farm. Jug obviously is going to get free farm. The Axe in the jungle is doing very well right now. He does have to regen up, though, slowly but surely. But he does, in fact, start out with the Iron Talon. He's going to buy himself, too. He's going to ferry it to him, so he'll have that ready to go if need be. And we'll get to those tranquils as quickly as possible. Jules will get mostly free farm here. He has 8 last hits in the mid lane. 7 coming out for Ben. The Necromancer stacks will make this a bit harder for Ajit, but soon he will have his Meepo clone, and then things get a lot easier for him in terms of taking the jungle farm, among other things. Meanwhile, rotating over is going to be X-Nova. We'll see if they can go for an Earthbind into a Pounce, which he has both of them, or a Poof, not Pounce, rather. I'm getting my heroes confused.
Yeah, potentially even a Courier, but he'll
there it
show
is.
himself.
Arcane Curse. There's the Earthbind. Double Pounce will come in momentarily. Or Poof. God, why do I keep saying it? They'll get the first blood with Ajit. Nicely done. It's been a while since I've seen a Meepo, guys. My apologies.
They've also rotated Yaj down bottom, though. Standard stuff with an Axe, and that comes back to that matchup, I guess, because of the Sand King and the Axe as well. Yaj does get spun on here, but
Nana.
shows that the potential of the call is
Battle
there.
hunger, baby. He's got a couple of tangos, but so too does Yash.
He needs
Nana,
some spins.
man, oh, he just misses the call. He needed to be a bit quicker. He needs boots, honestly. He knows it. He needs to be careful also. Here's the last word of the Arcane Curse, and this is exactly why he needs to be careful. I believe Yash might be dead. He'll try turning on Nana. The spins will not come out. He gets one before dying. My God, Nana was so low there. If he got more procs, it would have been amazing. Meanwhile, top lane, Jesse Vash in trouble. Caustic Finale going, and he looks like he'll fall with the last auto attack. Kangaroo splitting up the kill with Afu as the creeps get the job done. So 2 quick kills across the map. And HappyFeet, again, losing 3 heroes early on in this game. Uh-oh, Poof coming in. Earthbind and another one. The Impale to come out. Nicely done. Raises. They've got the medium range rage, and Ajit will fall. Excellent rotation. AU with Ben baiting it out. Nice stuff there to bring that Meepo down. So they turn it around and they trade kills. Top lane, though.
They were also diving Jules, and Jesse Vash came in and got him with a save with a Cold Embrace.
Nice.
Right into the tower, or else he would have been going down too. So nice little rotation from Jesse Vash.
Do you think... is there any circumstance where you level up the Cold Embrace more instead of getting like Arctic Burn in Winter's, or excuse me, Splinter Blast? Or is it always level 1 kind of ability?
Well, I think Winter Wyvern's a hard hero to skill, honestly.
Agreed.
Because Like, all of his stuff is so good. The damage on Splinter Blast scales so well. The cooldown on Arctic Burn scales so well, but sadly, it's like one of the hardest ones to like commit points into.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, that was so close to living.
Yeah. A little rough there, but Arcane Curse, level 2, showing off the prowess of a silencer with the amount of damage he can pump out, especially when he gets the glaives up too. He's at he's got 6 intelligence stolen, by the way, which is pretty insane. This early on, I should say.
Yeah. Think about how much damage that is. That's sick, dude.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, you're right. Courier? No, he doesn't go for it. He got fogged anyways. I believe he was spotted by it, so AU's going to come in. He has a double damage rune. X-Nova was like, please, God, no. Won't be able to get this kill more than likely. Actually, he might. He's 1 auto attack away.
That's slow.
If he was just fast enough. Oh, the ranged auto attack didn't get there. It was a ranged auto attack. It looked like it.
It really was. That was Monkey King stuff.
There's no shrine. AU is just not fast enough. If X-Nova doesn't have boots, he's dead there. Man, that sucks for AU. He's so close to getting that kill. Rough stuff, rough stuff, rough stuff.
He does cancel the clarity and force him away from the mid lane, though, and that would have been just more harass on the Shadow Fiends, so... Overall, still a nice little play by AU. Good find for him.
Ajit has kind of slowed down. He really hasn't been in lane for a bit, and maybe he can't be against this Shadow Fiend now that he has a couple of Necromastery stacks. 24, in fact, in level 3 raise. Meepo's okay, but it's kind of tough to live if you get triple raised or double raised. And a couple of auto attacks.
And here's this combination with the axe. You can see here.
Oh, the Cold Embrace came out?
Yeah, he's just Cold Embraced, and the spins just keep happening. It's great.
That's great, yeah. And he's going to have Tranquil soon, too. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're looking for a jump in with AU, potentially on Afu. Not an easy hero to find. Down bottom, Jules is going to take the safe lane, and he's at 28 CS to the 36 of the Jug. Almost died top lane. Stormhammer comes out just to get a CS. There's the Arcane Curse. They do have the spin, but they're not going to use it, and Jules is fine. Arcane Curse doesn't do that much work against this Fen, as he's very tanky. But otherwise, they will find the Impale. Raise once, raise twice. Great silence. Is it going to be enough? Ajit, the Earthbind, comes out one more. Misses the raise. They won't be able to get this kill. Ben should have just gone for the auto attack, but a great stun from Afu. Absolutely perfectly done from this Earth Spirit.
One of the more well-known Earth Spirits, I would say, in the SCA region. I mean, they have a lot of them, actually, but Afu always impresses me. Plays the hero very well.
Yeah, he's really good. Man. All right, so... Meepo staying alive. Omni slash Jules. Cold Embrace. And now Nana. No mana for the spin. Arctic Burn going. Jules might try to turn this. He's got strength. Treads pretty strong. Here comes the glaive. The crit. They need one more auto attack. He might live. Just a great juke through, but it's not enough. That last auto attack, Nana kind of trapped in. They need more heroes here, and Yaj is coming in. Splinter Blast, not enough. Nana is so low. He's got the Tango, the Battle Hunger. They're going to turn their attention to X-Nova. The TP Scroll has been picked up, and Nana is going to survive. What a turn coming in from that Juggernaut. Excellent, excellent work.
Damn, dude. That's pretty painful. Sven, a weird build. I'm not a fan of the 2-point Stormhammer, honestly, unless you have a Coddle or you're going full aggro kind of stuff, but I don't know.
Neither of those the case.
We see it sometimes when they are rushing this armlet, which is what he has queued up, though, so I guess that's his logic, because he wants as much burst as possible. But, you know, 2 points Warcry doubles your armor in these situations, especially the early game. Definitely lives there.
So it's looking a lot like last game in terms of the graph trend. But again, remember what happened late game for HappyFeet. Although this time around they are against Meepo, and boy, does he escalate quickly. Iron Talon, Tread, 780 gold. So again, not the fastest farm in the early game because he really isn't. He's not been getting the lane creeps, but still not bad. Ooh, nice. No magic resistance, easy. Good stuff for Ben. Treads will be done. He's farmed up. Top lane getting pushed in. And Pale coming out. Kangaroo. Nice by Carapace. But there is going to be the Burrow Strike along with the Blade Fury. And AU is dead. Battle Hunger, Kangaroo. He should be able to get away. He has Sandstorm and Burrow Strike in 3. They're looking for that call. He needs another Battle Hunger, though. Call will get off just in time. Spins. They'll get the raises. And that's a great kill. The trade is worth it absolutely as Yaj picks up the killing spree from Nana as he falls.
Very nice. And a great hero to get it on, too. If you're on HappyFeet, really want to get that Blink Dagger accelerated. Yeah, they should already be doing so just to help with Jesse Vash. And crazy to see this guy. Like, we really don't see this position 6 too much anymore, but he has been that today. Again, just not even like dreaming of boots. He's still 200 gold away at 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, he's really been. It's kind of like the exact opposite of TNC and how they play with Raven.
Playing with Yaj up top here.
He does have battle hunger up that actually sped him up, but Call not able to get there in time, and he should be dead. So nice jump in, and Ajit will find himself another kill. So Axe a little too far up. Good rotations from Warriors Gaming Unity. Anyway,
Okay, getting that snowball rolled up here with the Meepo. I mean, there's a lot of counters to Meepo, but in the end, this hero can accelerate faster than almost any other, and he just gets this state where he's just totally out of control. Now, at the same time, that means he can feed away quite a bit if he has a bad mid-game, so you have to be very cautious, but that's kind of the whole point of this Global Silence, which should be coming out relatively soon. Xnova getting quite a bit of lane space overall this game, and continues to get it right now down bottom.
Yeah, that is true. Xnova having a better game than perhaps anticipated for a silencer. Again, getting involved in a couple of kills. 1-0-3, pretty good. Burrow strike, but it's more of a bait than anything. They're looking for a jump in. There's going to be the Stormhammer. They've got Call. The Impale will come out as well. Call will come next. And here's the Calling Blade, dead. Nice work. Indeed.
It's a tango as a reward.
Yay.
Hand it over to Jules. There
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And,
Keeps pressure going, but
he's got the Helm of Iron Will, man. He's getting there to that armlet.
That's the damage, so... any ancient stacks, though? Looks like they cleared out one camp. So they haven't done the top ancients yet, but they did their bottom one once. It was also the those purple dudes, so there's some real bastards.
Uh-oh, Nana's coming in with Omni. Shrine, Ben's baiting it. The Blade Fury is there, and the TP will come out, and Nana will make it away. But Omni is used. Jesse Vash does find the double damage. He didn't want to give it away, as Nana was over in the vicinity, which Ben would have loved to have, but we'll deal with it. And he's trying to find level 6 bottom, but there's a couple of heroes coming in. Jesse Vash not spotted yet. Now it will be the Splinter Blast. Arctic Burn, Arcane Curse, and Last Word to come out. Kangaroo looking for a Burrow Strike, slowed up, and if he wants it, it's a dive. He will find it. Cold Embrace is there with one more if he can get the silence dealt with, but he cannot. Just a very long silence coming out from Xnova with level 3 Last Word, so good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Nice little kill, and Jesse Vash again continues to be stuck at level 5.5-ish.
Yeah. And that means it's a good time for Ajit to bring his buddies down.
What does he have? Does he have Dragonlance yet? Oh, he's going for the Wraith Bands. That's like the new build. No more Dragonlances.
Band stack and the blink and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think you still get one Dragonlance, at least some people. But
yeah, usually. They'll take the tier 1 tower, though. Meanwhile, the trade being attempted top lane is Jules of God's Strength, but they might TP for this. Meanwhile, looking for more. Jesse Vash is like, not again. Afu trying to get a ward down. Arctic Burn is up. They should know that it's still there, but he will still place it more than likely. Meanwhile, mid lane getting pushed in. Ajit coming once more. Tower will be taken by Jules, and now with God's Strength down, they might not want to fight this. They'll TP into the tier 2 tower in the mid lane with the AU Nyx Assassin. Kangaroo sitting in the tree line with level 4 Burrow Strike and an Epicenter ready. Ajit will poof the wave and get back out. Blink Dagger is done. It's flying out now. Everybody is here. Do they have detection? Sentry is down, and A is going to be spotted. Burrow Strike will find him. That is a dead Nyx easily. That's what happens when you walk into the entire enemy team with a Sentry, and he gets blown the hell away.
Oh, they're getting so much before this Wyvern is 6.
He's,
Thank
he's still not close at all. I mean, when you think about it.
I'm guessing they gave the tome to Nyx. I did not
He just bought it. He just bought it.
Just bought it.
Yep.
Like 2 minutes later. All right. No bueno. I mean, he could just now afford it, but I feel like, maybe if someone buys that for the guy.
They know that they're in Roche. I believe there's a ward here, but I don't know if there's anything they can do about it. Do they have Blink on the Axe yet?
This hero takes
They have Blink on the Axe. I don't know if this is the best idea. Did they get level 6 off that tome? Oh my god, he's so close. He's literally 1 experience away. He'll finally have the Winter's Curse. By the time they get into Roche, though, well, it's at half HP. Might be good enough. Nana going to get caught. Arctic Burn coming in. Good call. Global does come out. Excellent work. But are they going to be able to kill this Yaj Axe? Stormhammer coming in. Good stun. There's the God Strength. Winter's Curse. They'll blow away Ajit. And now, can they fight this? Kangaroo still has Burrow Strike. No Blink Dagger available. Excellent Magnetize doing a lot of work. Kangaroo misses that Burrow Strike. Can they go in on this? Ben still ticking down a little bit. They'll drop the Last Word and Arcane Curse. Man, they're actually getting owned. So much damage from Afu. It's unbelievable. AU's still vendetted up right now. Here's the healing ward. I can't believe it. They kill Ajit, but the damage is absolutely insane. Coming out from Afu. AU still might look for this kill. We'll see. He's just going to kill the healing ward, maybe. Maybe not.
I can't really do anything.
They might jump in here. Blink Call is going to come in. Good spin. Vendetta comes out there. The auto attacks are there, and Nana is dead with the Calling Blade. Spike Carapace Impale. Excellently done from AAU. They'll find the Stormhammer. They're going to turn 2. Ben gets the rage, rather the raise off in time. Excellent work.
Could Roche, I think. Yeah, they're going to go in. They have the first level of presence.
Now they won't. Nana's buying back.
That's worth.
All right, how long for Winter's Curse? 18 seconds. Ooh. All right.
Man, that fight, ooh, Afu, he played very well. The only thing was he missed that first silence. It wasn't really his fault, but, you know, it was just like he was, it was more like a luck thing where he just saw the axe, and the moment after axe blinked, his stone went down and he pulled for the silence.
Oh, they scanned, but it's illusions that are in there. They have a sentry nearby, so you might actually be in trouble. But it is just illusions, so interesting scan. All right, TP's coming in. Again, all these abilities are up. There's the Burrow Strike. Arcane Curse. Last word coming out. Good Cold Embrace. Yaj still about to die. Good Winter's Curse coming in, but Yaj might go down to the Blade Fury. Again, the match community was there from Nana, and Jesse Vash will fall as well. A double kill for Nana. Excellent work. Now they're going to find the Earthbind. The root is up. Jules does have the God Strength. Requiem will come through. Ajit might be in trouble. Great Burrow Strike. He's low. Not dead yet, though. Can they turn on him? Ajit will fall. Raze is coming in. Nana again's got that spin. They do not have the Shrine, and Jules is about to fall. Toggle's not there. Nana's low. It's a dieback. Ben turning it around. It's a 3-for-2 trade. Can he stay alive? The Raze coming out along with the Death Requiem. Now the Burrow Strike finds another. It is AU. And it looks like he might fall here. Good spike carapace. Impale does not hit up onto Kangaroo. Rolling Boulder in. Last word. They're not there in time with the Cold Embrace to save his life. But at least they kill Nana a second time, and Ajit will fall once more. Still a very good fight, though, for Warriors Gaming Unity overall, as you can see, with the net worth that they accrued across the entirety of it.
Yeah, it's a 5-for-2. Shockingly, the Jug actually gains gold, despite that being almost a dieback at this point. I'm sure that's not factoring in his buyback altogether, but still pretty good. So we go back to the Battle of Roche. It's one of those weird games where everything just gets focused around here, and like, what can you do? Ajit's just going to leave one Meepo near that area, and then he can always just be split pushing and gaining a bunch of gold. So in the end, it should favor the Dire.
This smoke.
They can force the Radiant to stick around.
This is a good smoke. Again, Radiant Scan was already used over at Roche not too long ago. Dire Scan will come in looking for anybody that's sitting down bottom trying to find Ajit, which is not the case. AU is vendetta up, though. In terms of sentries and detection, they should have some. Yaj is going to walk up, jump in. Burrow Strike Global comes out. Yaj is in a lot of trouble here. Still, Epicenter will come through. Blade Fury is there. Getting turned on. Can he live? Call will come out, and now Nana's caught with it. Good Cold Embrace. Ajit jumping in. The poofs are there. They'll bring him down. So now Yaj dead first and foremost. Winter's Curse. Is it enough to bring Nana down? He's low. The Impale is there in time. He is so low they cannot find the kill. The God Strength Jules. He can't fight. Instead, he'll turn in towards Afu, looking for this bring down. And it looks like Ajit's heading away now, too. Ajit finds a double kill in the back line as Zayu is caught out. Oh, my God. It was so close. So close coming out for Winter Wyvern there. You've got to be kidding.
That healing ward is so good against Winter's Curse. It's doing everything this game. And very
smart. Jules, you need to leave, man. You need to leave. He stays way too long. They come back. They find the Blade Fury. He'll pop the armlet, but I believe Jules might be in some trouble here, doing a lot of damage to Nana. Good call, though. They've got the Culling Blade. Yaj should be able to get it. Doesn't even need to. Still has the spins going, and Kangaroo going to get chased down. Battle Hunger back up at 15. He has another call in 3 seconds. Blink in 2, but Yaj slowed up to pretty much a crawl. They just smoked right on top of A, the ward, and B, the creep wave, so.
Yeah, pinged immediately by Silencer.
He just comes back, and he's like, I'll just take this farm.
Probably trying to move them to Roche as fast as possible, just in case there was going to be anyone there, but
I don't know, man. Is this really that bad for HappyFeet? You know, they've lost a couple of fights in a row, but it seems like they're
slowed
sort
the
of
Meepo down quite a bit.
Exactly. Dude, look at this net worth graph. Look at a bunch of scribbles.
Yeah, game's still very tight. It's still relatively even. It really does still just keep our focus and our attention on Roche.
Well,
I'm sure there's any big items that are going to come out and change this. The blink for the Earth Spirit, of course, would be nice, but he's still a ways away in terms of the support lifestyle of gaining gold. Blink on Sven's probably the next big one for us.
Yeah, how close is he to that? Well, pretty close, I suppose. He also needs that Echo Saber too. Again, Roche has been slowed down. Warriors Gaming Unity, they'll head into the Roche pit and find that he's back to full HP. At least the Illusions will. They're not going to go for it just yet. So, but again, slowing down this Meepo is the most important thing. I mean, he's had that blink. He just got this Ghost Scepter. He'll have the Ethereal Blade very soon, and that's a huge item for them. I mean, it allows them to blow away anybody. There's no BKBs anywhere close to being completed yet.
Rushed E-Blade. Yeah, very much a great game for it.
Man, Nana is going S and Y, which I guess makes sense. You get an axe, among other things. Winter's Curse, all that good stuff. Makes a little semblance of sense. Tier 1 towers are still up in the mid lane and in the bottom lane for this Warriors Gaming Unity squad. Good news is that for HappyFeet, there is no Treant Protector this time around, so they can continuously chip away and not worry too much about it. Ajit in the tree line. Looking for Blink, jump in, Earthbind. Shadowblade comes out. Global will come through, and I believe Ben is dead. He is still under the tower's true sight, and that's the danger when you get caught without any really way to get out. Meanwhile, they find AU as well. Spike Carapace, nicely done, but the Ethereal Blade will bring him down as Ajit just picked it up. He literally just got it. Finds himself a double kill, and so much for slowing that Meepo down. He finds himself 2 more pickups real quickly.
Yeah, and until you have a Blink Dagger or something on your Winter Wyvern, it can be very difficult to actually land this like god tier Winter's Curse every single fight.
He is nowhere near that either. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Smoke up into Roche. Not much HappyFeet can do about this. This looks to be a Bro Strike coming in on mid. They have found the Axe, the epicenter, and boy, he is dead. See you later. All right, so a couple of quick kills in a row, and Roche will give Warriors Gaming Unity a fair bit of an advantage here. Now down to 3,000 net worth instead of the 1,000 that it once was at.
They also just took 220 gold from that Axe, so his Blade Mail is pretty far away.
Yep. So Warriors Gaming Unity have been keeping the pressure on. Some good stuff. Do they have global still? No, they used it. 60 seconds on cooldown. And they'll take the tier 1 tower. The last outer tower, or rather the last tier 1, I should say, for HappyFeet. All right, man. What's the plan?
Need to keep executing from Warriors Gaming Unity. I mean, with most Meepo counters, it usually just comes down to the performance of that hero. Like Earthshaker was always like one of those like classic ones, kind of. But of course, you always need the blink, and there's like no way you can get a good Equislam without the blink dagger. So he's not really a counter to Meepo because Meepo accelerates so fast in that earlier part of the game that if you're playing a good Meepo, it shouldn't matter. Winter Wyvern is a little different because you can get the curse off without that blink dagger, but it's very hard in a pro game.
Ooh, dust is up. Good call, though. Only on to 1. Now jump in. They're looking for the Stormhammer. They will find it. Kangaroo will dive first. The healing ward is there. Nana, does he have the Aegis? He does not. They're trying to chase him down. They're not fast enough. Good Arcane Curse. Man, here comes the Meepo. Ethereal Blade poof in, and they'll find 2. Meepo is too strong. They didn't have any help from his team. They'll lose 3, and now on the run is going to be the rest of the squad, including the Axe, as well as Jesse Vash. So another fight turned and won by Warriors Gaming Unity. And even though the Sand King dies, they're more than happy with that trade.
Yeah, very nice fight for Warriors Gaming Unity. They know they're being dodged because they have the Aegis, and they also know Winter Wyvern is not going to want to throw that curse on the Meepo while he has the Aegis. The cooldown's too big. You're not going to kill him the second time without it.
Oh, he's going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Ajit is owning right now.
You know, counters too. You're a squishy support. Meepo certainly loves those.
Yeah, it's not fun.
You want to throw Cold Embrace on people so they can't take physical damage? Okay, how about I poop on you and throw a knee blade? How about that?
Yeah, it's not fun. That's definitely not fun, but that will be the tier 2 tower mid, and perhaps the tier 2 tower bottom. So all of a sudden, this game is sort of getting out of control here for HappyFeet, down to now a 7,500 net worth advantage as well. So Ben was keeping pace for a long time. He died like twice in a row. Jules, you could say the same thing. They really need BKBs. The Earthbind's going to come out, and Jules is going to God Strength and then die. So that's unfortunate. Down for 46 seconds with no buyback. This means this push will probably be coming as the Aegis is still up. He's almost got Scotty too. Dear God. That's insane. We'll see where they head. Bottom, mid. If they even try to go high ground. Again, they know that God Strength is down for 58 seconds, so that's kind of a big ability.
I wonder if he'll change that to a scythe. I wonder if he'll consider it on the Meepo. I'm being interested to see.
They already have a lot of lockdown. I don't know if they need more.
I know. It seems kind of good this game.
All right, well, we'll see.
Got Sven and SF.
Call comes out. Blade Mail's there. Burrow Strike initiation. Good Impale, but there's going to be the silence to go through. And, well, Ajit's still alive, and they blow away the Axe. Blade Fury now. A will be found. There's the Earthbind, the Shrine, keeping him alive for a moment, and then gets crit by Nana for good measure. Ajit's about to lose. They will actually destroy Nana. Great Winter's Curse. And now they might need to think about backing. Again, Ajit solo, but they have no way of initiating. They do have Jules now up, but Ajit's going to back away. Wants to keep this Aegis alive. So that's the danger, man. Meanwhile, Ben walking through a sentry, going to turn on to X Nova. They jump in Burrow. They find him, the epicenter coming out. And this should be a dead Ben. He does have Hurricane Pike, but one more auto attack potentially coming out. Good Cold Embrace, but the Ethereal Blade is there. Ajit almost dies to the Death Requiem. Gets forced forward. Nicely done.
Actually, it was Kangaroo.
Was it? Oh, I thought it was the enemy team.
Yeah, I was gonna say who's a 4-step on the radiant for a second there, but
It was actually just
way.
Ben, but
It's fine.
all right, Boulder Smash missing. They're going to use the jump in, but here's going to be the God Strength along with the Burrow Strength to come out. Yash, great call, Splinter Blast, and they blow away too instantly. A godlike spree taken by Jules, and he gets himself a triple kill. All of a sudden, he's back in business, baby.
What
Man,
happened?
Axe call happened.
Yeah, I blinked. Felt like I looked at the shop for a second and they were all dead. So there you go. That again though, that's what we're talking about in terms of execution and stuff. Got to be careful. Can't give away too much. That is a lot of experience, almost 6,000 shared amongst the radiant heroes, and 1,602 gold for
I feel like we've seen this before. This like sort of dip up in game 2.
This seems strange.
I do think they need BKBs desperately on both Ben and Jules. Like absolutely, they need them so badly.
A lot of that kicked off too, again, though, just because of Jesse Bash and how well that's the second time this game where he's caught Nana with that winner's curse right next to the Meepo.
He has purchased up a gem, and I believe AU's took it. Yes, he has.
Wow. Poverty.
That's how it goes, man. Instead of sacking their safe laner like TNC does, they sack their 6th position support.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, though. Again, we're not done yet. I thought for sure that was going to be a set of racks there. But the axe is so dangerous against this, especially with Blade Mail. Like, this Blade Mail is almost a game-winning item.
It's such a weird item against Meepo, though, because it, like... You think it's going to be really good, and then this Meepo jumps you, and you're like, oh, I'm only reflecting these minuscule amounts of damage back onto the same Meepos. Like,
True.
in the end, it looks really good.
That
but
is
it's
actually
not
a good point.
actually as good as it looks.
But if you get others in the call like he did previously, it's even better.
Yes.
Like Nana or Kangaroo, who just got destroyed with counter Helix procs.
Yeah, it's very good against Jug.
I do think if you have, it's the combination that's the good thing. It's the axe and the Jules Sven together. That's really the solid part about it. And if he gets more farm with a BKB, this game, all right, Ben, relax, buddy. Man, he has 26 Necromastery stacks. That's sad.
Let me check here. Yeah, see, he doesn't have the taunt equipped. So this is his taunt. He has no other choice. Someone buy this man a taunt. He's got an Arcana and no taunt. You know, I'm going to trade him after the game.
I'm sure he'll really appreciate it. Why is this guy named Trent trading me? I don't know.
Dude, if he would spam it, that would just make me so
I'm
happy.
sure he knows who you are, Trent. Just kidding. You know, you're a well-known figure in the SEA region, in my opinion.
Goddamn better be. I get up so early for you people.
Whoa. Just relax, buddy.
AU, smoke popped, blink forward from Jules.
Afu?
And, oh, ring around the Rosie.
Yeah,
he
wrecked. I don't know how that happened. I think he was like trying to bait something. I don't know.
Sick.
That was really weird.
He hit the ward on the high ground, so he was literally just ring around the Rosie until his blink was back or something. I mean, I guess he was hoping, as you're saying, that the Stormhammer might come out or something. But
Ajit has the Scotty, by the way. I'm not even sure how much these BKBs are actually going to help. I do think they need them desperately for HappyFeet, but this is easier said than done. However, a double damage rune would be helpful. Helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I did think he was gonna go for the scythe there. He was holding on to it.
He hadn't bought the Orb of Enemy at the shop, and I think he was like, if I live through all of this and I don't die, I might get a scythe. It'd be like, am I tanky enough right now? But
nope.
Perhaps the fact that he went down is what made sure he finished out that Scotty first. And yeah, he's got the scythe queued up now anyway, so that'll just be a few more stats.
We'll see
Not
if
buying the orb though.
No. Wait.
All right, now he'll go buy it.
Yeah.
Just forgot it. All right, never mind. He's saving buyback, I guess.
So we'll see if that last fight from HappyFeet was a fluke, or if they were able to actually get it done based off of their skills, their heroes, and the way how much farm they have currently. Roche will be up in a minute and a half. It is a medium respawn, if you will. So both teams okay with that. No kills anytime soon. Have happened
What do you
anytime
think
soon.
a medium rare respawn is?
A medium rare? Wouldn't that be like
That would be like the
9.5
mark?
minutes? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like the 1 minute.
I'm glad you both and we both thought it was like lower instead of higher when you said medium rare.
Oh, I would hope so. God, the people that don't understand stakes, Jesus.
I mean,
That would be unacceptable.
it's not necessarily the stake that's the issue there. It's the analogy. I'm pretty sure is the problem.
If you get your steak anything above medium rare, just don't even talk to me, people.
I agree with
honestly.
you, actually, but there are people out there that do it. By the way, this is the biggest bait in the world. Ajit's like, yes, go on me. My entire team is behind me.
It's because of the steak talk, dude. They're just thinking that's all they can have on their mind is delicious steak, like this delicious bait. But
oh man, it's not even a bait anymore.
It's no longer a bait.
Yeah, they left. Now it's just their shrine's dead. That's what it is. Roche up in 30 seconds, and they take the perfect time to get some extra map control for Warriors Gaming Unity. Again, BKBs are the item that you need for both Ben as well as Jules, and they're getting there slowly but surely, but not in time for this Roche to respawn. Now the question remains, do you go for this if you know what's happening?
The question remains, have you ever had a blue steak? It's just like seared on both sides.
Maybe,
like
I don't
barely cooked. Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
The rawer, the better, people.
I mean, Andrew cooks them pretty rare, and I love it.
That's
so
good. Acceptable. Okay. All right, I'm done with steaks for now.
I'm glad you got your fill.
Also done. They're gonna have roast steak. That's what the Aegis is.
Well done, indeed.
Chopping up. No cheese to go with it, though. That would be the horseradish.
Horseradish sounds good. They will take meat. The meepo will grab it and get the Aegis for himself too. So this gets a lot harder now.
Yeah. Jesse Vash's life is just like, well, now what do I do? Now I just try and kill Nana again.
There is a world where you can potentially, I don't know, kite the meepo and kill everybody else. I don't know. It's really difficult though. Ethereal Blade, Earthbind, Scotty slow with his auto attack damage. It's just... Well, Yaj and crew are pretty far out, and they're getting kind of chased down here. There is a smoke, so this Radiant Ward will not scout anything, in fact. Which is very sad. Perhaps they know this is a smoke. Yaj is getting an invis up. Do they have a gem? They do. It's on Kangaroo. And we'll see if he runs into him. He's kind of heading the other direction. Yaj will spot out Nana, who will immediately just, Yaj says, I'm out of here. In the meantime, you can see AU still kind of split pushing down bottom. Doesn't want to lose his gem.
And they scanned him.
That's scanned.
He's TP, but he needs to get out because they have that gem on
They do, and he doesn't have a blink or anything, and he's going to get caught. Yep, the gem is gone. Yep, he's dead. Spike Carapace does get off in time. There's the Earthbind, however. Yaj gets the kill on Nana elsewhere. So if he didn't lose the gem, it would almost be worth it, but the unfortunate thing is he lost the gem, and they clearly see it.
That's a nice grab, though. Finding him down bottom, he was not expecting that. He's like, wait, how do we just lose our jug? What is this?
The scan is insane. Oh, yeah, the jug dying? Yeah, he was here a lot.
dunked.
They all were, like, chasing after the scanned hero, and then he just got destroyed. I'm sure is what happened, because I didn't see it. All right, Jules, very close to that BKB. There is the Scythe, however, for the meepo, which, again, he's just like that extra item ahead of Ben, and 2 extra items, like an extra item and a half, again, ahead of this fence, so...
So much control. They have Sand King, they have Earth Spirit, they have Global Silence, and now they have a Scythe.
This is a tough game, let me tell you. This is a tough HappyFeet game. It's not like you have an AM who, you know, all he just needs is a little bit farm. They have really good control from their, like, Yaj, Nyx Assassin. This is a completely different game where you could just get blown up instantly, you know? The sustain might not be there for HappyFeet. So we'll see. We got a little ways to go.
After that Sand King kill, he's got... I don't know if that was what he was there for, but he's got 34 int right now. That is crazy.
He is farmed. Turn him into a carry, man. Get level 4 glaives. Get him up there.
He needs an attack speed talent earlier on. Like, all the way to level 20. It's so sad for support silencer. You know, if it was level 15...
I don't know, man. If you had that attack speed earlier, I think he would just be really good.
A little too strong. It's true.
Yeah. Always build Midas and AC. Ajit's going to work. Again, he has the Aegis. Winter's Curse. Questionable.
What? Oh, my God. What just happened? Did he think he was close enough to the meepo?
He was not. So now that's down.
Oh, so sad.
And this will probably be an attempt at racks because of it. Jesse Vash is mega dead. Oh, my God. What a Yule Scepter on the axe. Was looking for the call. Now he gets silenced, too. This is looking... really bad right now. The call coming out, but it's not nearly enough. The counter helix is not doing nearly enough. Nana's getting destroyed by Jules, but they do get the Aegis at the very least. The epicenter will come in. Meanwhile, AU, Cold Embrace not enough. Actually, they might have to leave here. Axe is still down for 54 seconds. There is the Hex, however, onto Ben. However, Jules is going in. Can they kill Ajit? They need a Stormhammer. He's got it, and they'll get the kill, but Kangaroo jumping back in. Ben bought back, looking for some damage. Nana going to work. It's silenced up is going to be Ben, still looking to follow forward. Nana's blade spin is done, but does have the Blink Dagger in 4.
Oh, they want to finish this rack.
They are buying back on everybody. Jules is buyback, but no God Strength, so I don't know what the hell's happening.
X-Nova's buying back and running from the shrine, dude. Everybody's coming.
You're not a hero, X-Nova. You don't have Global Silence. What are you doing? They'll get racks. It's easy as that. Axe is up in 19, but it is going to be one full set of racks at the very least. So Ben walking up, about to get Earthbind. Burrow Strike comes out. I think they forgot the gem was there. Cold Embrace is up with the Blade Fury doing some serious work. Rolling Boulder in. Ben somehow still alive. Good Winter's Curse, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Splinter Blast. Jules going to work with his right-click damage. Meanwhile, they'll find Ben. That's a dieback, and they might find Jules with the dieback as well. The Axe is about to come in, but Cold Embrace, it's not going to be enough. Call comes out. Ajit's going to get caught. Calling Blade. All right, can he get the silencer too? Good Hex out. Now the Burrow Strike coming in, and Nana just going to work. Yaj finds himself a double kill for X-Nova. Nana getting chased down. Buyback in the Axe. He's got another call ready to go. Oh, you should have just gone for it, Yaj. Don't hesitate, my friend. The Burrow Strike comes out now. Afu will die to the Battle Hunger at the very least, and Yaj actually holding on here. Another Calling Blade, but he's not quick enough. It's the Battle Hunger that does the job in the Blade Mail. Go for it. He's still silenced. Please. Oh, he's getting controlled so much. Finally. There is the Healing Ward. Call comes out, and Kangaroo coming back in with another Burrow in 3. He has 2 gems. A Call is up, ready to go in 4. They'll finish off the racks. What a fight. Well, he does get the Healing Ward at least. And they're going to get 2 sets of racks. They do have the Call coming out, but is it going to be enough? There's the Impale. Calling Blade. Dunked. And now Jug is dead for 75. I don't know what's happening anymore. Spike Carapace, they get off the call. Another Calling Blade, but not enough mana for it. Still doesn't matter as they get the Helix proc at just the perfect time. And that's, I think, 2 gems dropped. Yes, it is. AU will find the other one as Yaj. He's trying to deal with this creep wave mid, and will. What a man fight, man. I mean, they do lose 2 sets of racks, but I guess they kill at least a couple heroes twice.
Yeah, definitely a bold call from Warriors Gaming, but it works out in the end. They come back in. They see, as I said, the Winter's Curse was down. They clean up the racks at that point. Then it gets used. And although it does help clean up the Meepo, they still have the Jug around who does plenty of damage on his own and is a fabulous building hitter. So,
what a weird game.
Gives himself a basher, building towards that blah, 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 abyssal. That's the word.
Yeah,
and 2 minutes until we find out about Roche.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to wait. They certainly can. The tier 3, I don't think it's taking any damage. Yeah, it's like taking no damage pretty much whatsoever. Warriors Gaming Unity grouping up. Again, like you mentioned, Roche is going to be something we're looking forward, but it's a long ways before you find it. There's a regen there. It doesn't really matter. Ben not having the greatest game after game 2, which was phenomenal. The Meepo pick has worked out pretty well. That's a DD, by the way. Ben, go get it, buddy. Hey. All right, maybe they can fight. Ben might just walk up high ground here. They don't have gems. They do have sentries, however. Hello. That was interesting. Call. They found Nana, and he's done so. They're going to cancel a TP coming in from Ajit as well. And Afu is able to get away. Okay. All right. Good stuff.
Afu, what is with him today, man? He is just like waiting until the last possible moment.
Did he not see him there? Like he just like had no vision?
I definitely saw him. He like waited until the arm was wound up for the right click, and then he blinks.
Hello.
Like,
Stormhammer, but there's the global. They need the BKB for Jules. Kid's going to get hexed up, forced away. They need a Cold Embrace. He's dead. Ethereal Blade. Call does come out. It's a pretty good one, but a great Yule Scepter. They get off at Winter's Curse. Epicenter, however, coming in. Impale coming out, and that Winter's Curse did like no damage. They will at least find Afu, but can Kangaroo get caught here? A lot of damage from Ben. They might need to leave, though. Force away. Yaj. Omni slash up, Ben trying to go for that TP, but there's the bash and the boulder smash coming together at the same time. They'll at least get Ben in that fight, but another Hex coming out. Yaj is going to get caught as well. Ethereal Blade. And see you later. And they go top immediately. So that could be game, I think, Trent. Yeah. Potentially.
Definitely could be. It's, what, 90 seconds to weave Axe. Pretty important control, 40 seconds until we're going to have that Winter's Curse back up and online. Afu knows it's coming. You know, he's already bought back. He's in on this, so. Warriors Gaming. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of wins back and forth here. They take 1, they lose 2. They take 1, we get another medium rare spawn.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. The game's over.
Oh, no. Roche don't matter.
So, good stuff. GG not called yet. Probably thinking about game number 4. But, again, it's a pretty big battle between these two teams. I mean, HappyFeet have been holding on for dear life in every game so far, and they've done a pretty good job with the exception of game 1 where they got absolutely obliterated. X-Nova, what a Burrow Strike from Kangaroo in time. Boulder Smash misses, but they do get off the Hex. Tier 4s are down. BKB from Jules trying to man-fight Nana. Doing a pretty good job, but Blade Fury comes out. And Ancient down as GG is getting called. So, excellent third game coming out from Warriors Gaming Unity, now taking a 2-1 advantage in this best of 5 series. Trim, what do you think? Meepo ban next game?
Second phase, I think, more than likely, unless they have, well, I was gonna say unless they have some really good answers, but you know what, that didn't help this game, so yeah, why not? Could also ban it in the first phase. I would not be against that either. If they're feeling the Meepo today, if you can't beat it with Axe, Winter Wyvern, Sven, something tells me that hero's probably very difficult to handle.
Yeah, that's true. I do think they got off to a kind of a slow start. Also, look at this graph. The team in XP and net worth graph. It's kind of insane.
Oh, well, let me have a peek here. Oh, yes.
It's like I don't know what the hell this is. It's, well, yes, obviously that, but the experience was actually in favor of HappyFeet for a bit at the end there. But anyways, that doesn't matter.
Classic Meepo.
It is.
He saps it all up. It's like when there's a Nog on your team and she takes all the gold because she takes every camp. Meepo does the same thing to experience. Because what is it? Isn't it like if there's 3 of your Meepos and 1 hero, the hero gets 25% like of a creep camp and you get 75 as the Meepo? So it's just like sad life.
Anyway.
Yeah. Take us away.
Yes, we will take a quick break, and we're going into Game 4. The question remains, will we see a 5th game, or is this going to be a 3-1 series victory for Warriors Gaming Unity? Stick around to find out, guys. We'll be back in just a moment.